toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Back to throw, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle, it's Price. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to...
Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Give to the single back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Got his man to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll do it himself. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. Makes one man miss. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Bringing the heat. He's got the tight end. He will be stopped just inches away after the catch and run. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 scores on the sneak.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
7, Stanford, 0.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Stanford's offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Back to the ground game on the left. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quickly to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That stiff arm got him a little space, but he'll be knocked down at the 11. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Quick completion to the right. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Price. Sweet cut there. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. There he goes. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Number 12.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Brown will throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Got his man quickly. He gets it in. Touchdown, Irish.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Williams. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Gonna run it. It's Irvin. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He's looking to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The Cardinal cranks things back up with a 2nd down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Brown wants to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the returner will be brought down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end.
Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. To the air, it's Carr. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option look. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That is no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you 20-point lead, life is good. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun. Give on the inside. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
Third down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Irvin. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Marcus Freeman added another chapter to the year 3 success stories of Notre Dame coaches taking the Irish to the national championship game, and he looks like a cornerstone coach for the future.
It was so impressive what they were able to do, bouncing back from an early season loss against Northern Illinois when everybody counted them out. He's done an outstanding job recruiting. He's got a great coaching staff. This team is built and ready to make another run.
Yeah, he's got superstar written all over him. He has the next coach to break that ceiling and win a title. Just recruiting up, belief up, discipline up. Notre Dame looks like a national championship contender.
Moving away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. The play action fake. Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
30. Stanford, 3.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. Knocked off his feet. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Sends it back in motion. Direct snap. It's lobbed. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Reads it, fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed way upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Creates a little room. Hard running there. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Going to sling it on second down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Irvin. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Stanford quickly to the line. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Doyle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. About set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give out of the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. And the returner goes down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Rolls it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Stanford, 3.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
A third down try for the offense. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Irvin. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Good enough for first down.
Off play action on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second.
Oh, a lot of space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. He'll ride his man on the option. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Stanford, 3.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He's got great speed, and the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it at the tag.
Holding. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. There he goes. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And he'll be brought down. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. He said there would be days in games like this. Nothing seems to have gone right in the latest mishap. A touchdown taken away by the flag. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the move. Turning it on. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Give to the running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything for 6.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the ground, it's 4th.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection. And after that incompletion, they are left with a 3rd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pauly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking for space. It's Payne. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll try the left side. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. They give it to him again. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Walker to throw. Works the middle of the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Makes the catch. It's Pauly. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The give to the back. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes a connection. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Walker will fire. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
First and goal, Notre Dame.
He wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Payne. Touchdown, Irish! Oh, that may be in, and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Number 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Powers through the defender. On his feet at the 40. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The give is to Williams. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Fires to the big fella. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.